Hey guys, sorry for the crappy look. I just got out of the shower and remembered I wanted to make a video and completely forgot. So here I am. Yay! I wanted to do a lab update. I haven't really been on for a while and I apologize for that. I just haven't been feeling well at all. I'm really tired. I get these weird symptoms, like really dizzy when I stand up, not just for a couple seconds, but sometimes like almost a minute long. Like I have to like hold something so like I don't pass out, and sometimes I even get nauseous. I'm so dizzy. I got real weak. Didn't exercise for a while because I was so weak I couldn't barely get out of bed. It was brain fog. Obviously, but that went on for about a couple months now. And the way I know that is because I had the last 2 periods from hell. Just want to think, it can't get any worse. It did. Periods were flowing like freaking, like there's no tomorrow. I went through. I use pads. I don't use the tampons for another reason, but I went through 2 bags of those for 1 period in 5 days, which is freaking ridiculous. Not to mention, maybe it was 1.5 bags, but still, that's ridiculous, That should last you like a couple periods, or at least it lasted me a couple periods before. And then the cramping was so bad. Like, I took 2 Tylenol, like extra strength Tylenol, did nothing. I ended up just laying in bed crying, in a fetal position, and crying myself to sleep all day. Yeah, that's another thing, sleeping. There's days where I would sleep for 15 hours a day. Like, I literally could not stay awake for the life of me. And I noticed this was worse on the days of the period. Which made me worry about anemia and all that. Long story short, I got some labs done. And I thought I was going to have a problem with B12, but B12 was fine, actually. It's actually gone up since the last time, because, well, as you know, one second. As you know, I spreadsheet all my labs so I can track not just when I had labs done, what they were, but any trends, like if something's declining, but not yet low. That kind of thing. So yeah, B12 was, let's see, B12 is good, yeah. I had my thiamine checked, which is B1, and that was high, but the surgeon's PA said don't worry about it because there's no toxicity level, but I don't know, kind of has me wondering. Zinc's continuing to go up, my folate's good. Ferritin, this is kind of worrisome because, I said I had those heavy periods. Well, here's what the numbers were. Before surgery, like my pre-op testing, it was 28. And then that was November 30th, last year. And then the next time I had it checked was in February of this year. It was 41, so it looked like it was going up. And mind you, I was not on any iron supplementation my doctor said, don't go on it. It'll make you sick. And at that time, I was so sick, like, from nausea and the reflux. And, but I probably should have gone on it anyway, do my research, because I found one that works for me now that's low side effects. But anyways. And now it is 28. And this was this was only a difference of a few months that it went down like that. And so it's kind of like, whoa. I forget what my numbers are supposed to be, but even she said this was low, and I've just been on the iron for 2 weeks now, and she thought I should up it on the week before my period and the week of, and then check it again in November, but I was asking some people and they said it sounds like you need an iron infusion. So tomorrow I'm going to call my PCP to try to get a referral for a hematologist to see if, blood doctor, see if they can look at my labs, tell me what's going on. But get an iron infusion if I need it. What else? Oh, my vitamin K was high, so she said to stop that. Which is weird because I thought some of these things would be low, but they were high. And my calcium, it was steadily going up, and then it went down a little bit, which has me a little worried. It's 8.8, and low is considered 8.6. And I know my levels are supposed to be at least 9, but I mean, when I was only awake for 8 hours a day, I probably just wasn't taking all my pills or something. But yeah, and then my total protein is low, so I need to get my butt in gear and get my protein in. I started walking twice a day, just because I couldn't lift the weights anymore. It would just cause me a chest pain, and for some reason that's like, I lift my weights like not even that heavy. So I was lifting like 12 pounders, but even the 5 pound, it gave me like chest pain. Not just like, oh, it's heavy chest pain, but like, this isn't right chest pain, And so I'm just like, nah, I'm done with that. I'm not gonna, do something that's gonna make me sick. So weeks went by and I didn't do anything, and I'm more tired, sleeping all day. And then I'm like, well, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, so I got my butt out there and walked. At first it was just walking in my house because I'm like, it's too hot to go out. So I just like walked around in circles in my house, put on some music, that kind of thing. Wore my heart rate monitor to track that, and that seemed good. And then I ended up stopping that because I just felt like crap again. Another period later. And then we went to the beach, as you can see from my last video, and I did a lot of walking there. Went on the boardwalk and some rides, and came back and I kept walking, and it's my goal now to walk every day. I usually do twice a day because, after breakfast I'm just like, let's go back to bed, so I walked then just to wake myself up and get out there if it's not too hot anyway. And then I do an evening walk at nature trails, see some deer, that kind of thing. I'll have a video on some of that coming up soon, but just want to update you guys on the labs and everything else. Still losing weight. Whether I stick to my plan or not, it just comes off. So I guess that's a good thing for now. Honeymoon phase. But yeah, saw my surgeon today, and they know what's going on, so hopefully I can get a hematologist referral and there's not going to be a nightmare trying to get that. Anyways, wanted to update you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.